What's up YouTube, and today in this video I'm going to be reading to you The Future of Forests. Now, as you can see in those 2 pages, I already did the video on about the agriculture and the population of Earth. So if you want to check out that video, of course I'll leave a link in the description so you can check it out. And as you know, this is the new Hello Language English book for grade 11, as you can see, second year of secondary, and like I said, it's grade 11. And it's in my favorite color, blue. You know, I love the color, it's my favorites. And it's really good looking, it looks really professional. But like I said, today I'm going to be reading to you The Future of Forests. And there's some interesting facts in this mini story, just like the last one. So, anyways, let's get to this. So, the pre-reading question, how do we benefit from trees? Well, that's a good question. You know, with trees, of course, trees is made out of woods, and the leaves grow on it. We use the wood, to make the furniture and a whole lot of stuff. We even use firewood, so like in the old times or when you go camping, then you can be able to use the firewood to make a fire, to warm yourself, and to also make light. Not only for fires, not only it lights up, but it also warms you up and lights up. It makes some light around, so when it's dark, then you have some light. But anyway, so let's get to this reading. The world has been losing millions of trees from the rainforests every year for a long time. Many trees get cut down so that we have wood to make the furniture, and many more get cut down because people need the land to grow food. However, there may be hope for the future because countries around the world are changing the way we think about these important areas. And changes started a long time ago in Costa Rica, which is basically like a Spanish country or Hispanic. Around 60% of the rainforest in this small Central American country was lost in the 1980s, but in the 1990s, the government started working with local farmers and persuaded them to look after the rainforest instead of cutting down more trees. This encouraged tourists to visit the country, and soon the local people started to make more money from tourism than from cutting down trees. It was a great success, but things got worse in other parts of the world, such as the Amazon rainforest until 2004. Then many people and governments around the world started to change how they thought about rainforests, and the number of trees cut down there had been getting smaller every year. Many parts of the Amazon rainforest are now protected, and like Costa Rica, it is hoped that more people will be visiting and enjoying this extraordinary place in the future. Finally, we can all hope that our children will be learning about the rainforest for many years to come. I sure hope so too. Now, the post-reading question. How did Costa Ricans make money after they stopped cutting down the trees? Well, that's a good question. Many people and governments around the world, they started to change about how they thought about it. And nowadays, ever since 2004, they really do their best not to cut down the trees, which is good. Because there are times when we need trees, and when we cut them down all the time, it's not always a good idea, So that's the answer here. And I'll tell you, here this is what the forest look like. A whole bunch of trees and stuff. This is basically what a forest is. Forest is basically a place with just trees. And like I said, sometimes they need to cut down the trees to make land so they can be able to grow and produce. Kind of like agriculture. Again, this is what the agriculture business look like. The previous video that I make, it also had something to do with the agriculture business, Changes in agriculture that can save the land right there. And this is what I made previously. And of course I like the forest. Forest has a whole bunch of trees, and I like trees. And I love the color green especially. And like I said, the reasons that they cut down the trees is because they need the wood so they can be able to build the furnitures and all that, And they also need the land so they can grow the foods. So those are the reasons why they cut down the trees. Okay guys, so that is it here. So that is it for this video. Thanks for watching. And that was the second part in those 2 pages of the stories that I make. So there you go. And like I said, if you want to check out the previous one, I'll leave a link in the description so you can check it out. And that had something to do with the population on Earth and the agriculture business, whatever can save the land. This is what I made last time. But for this one, it was about the forests, for the future. And many times, like I just said, they need to cut down the trees because number one, they need the wood so they can make furniture, and number two, so they can be able to save up the land and make space to grow stuff and produce. So those are the 2 reasons here. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if make sure you like and share, and it'd be really great if you guys continue your support. Make sure you hit that like button. Alrighty guys, so hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys again in the next one.